new biomes, new decoration, new mobs, a way to attain Minecoins, a cave update is probably coming. Stay tuned and let's talk about this now. Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy Sakes Gaming. Guys, coming to you from Rando World. This is actually an old updated world, so I'm pretty sure that there is no aquatic stuff in them. I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, we have been getting a lot of cool new stuff for the update aquatic in Minecraft lately, and everybody wants to talk about what's next. So for this one here, let's go for 334 likes. If you are one of those dudes, I'd love to hear from you below. In addition to that, we have right here on my second channel, content is en route shortly. Subscribe, description, or in the card. So guys, cave update, this is what we're talking about for realsies. It's been chomped and chirped about on Twitter and in all kinds of different forms. Basically, we've got several other YouTubers making videos saying, hey, cave update, cave update, cave update, and we really think it is because the water's looking pretty, and when you go down here you can see our caves just aren't too very impressive. I mean, they really could use some love. I mean, let's take this night vision. You can see they're just, you know, not that exciting. So really, why would they put a cave update in? So basically, we're gonna look at it this way. Cave update, what could come? So it's gonna start with possibly new biomes. It's gonna start with possibly new decorations and possibly new mobs. In addition to that, guys, I have a theory, and I think this is a super cool theory. So we're gonna do this one first, guys. I think that the reason, or a possible reason, that they're going to do a cave update is having Minecoins in the game. So this is a thing, as you can see, something like this right here. Who's to say that Minecoins that you use for the store don't come in game? Because that's basically the mold that's going on here. It would be, of course, only obtainable in survival. They make it super rare, and yeah, so ultimately what we have is a new kind of monetization format when considering games now. You know, a lot of games like, say, PUBG or Fortnite, you know, they have that little store, right? And you use the V-Bucks or the PUBG coins, or whatever game has their form of monetization. And again, the way that they make it so it's not pay to win is that you could necessarily obtain anything on your own. You're just going to have to play games over time and collect it very slowly. Just like in PUBG, you get your points every match, and then you spend those points. You want to just buy the crates, you could just buy the crates, but ultimately if you grind, you could get stuff. So I think basically that might be a new monetization platform that they would look at, is that the fact that in the game they're gonna have Minecoins right there, and then when you find them, you mine them, you get Minecoins in your hotbar, and or not even in your hotbar or whatever, it attaches to your Xbox Live account, and bang, you get some coins. And then slowly but surely, you know, over time, la-di-da-di-da, you got yourself 500 Minecoins. You go over to the store and you buy yourself that horror map that you've been wanting or whatever. Guys, I think there is a real validity to this statement. That said, it does remain with one major problem, and that would be people like me, YouTubers. YouTubers with their fancy, crazy automatic duplication farms and things like that. I would say that it would likely be only a matter of time until they found some way to, you know, if it's a block, just like any other block in the game, they would have to monitor it somehow, because as soon as we realized it, we'd be silk touching it, throwing it in a chest, having it go through a piston, pushing it into a hot, you know what I mean? And then bango, everybody has unlimited Minecoins. But they could, just like these other games, fall into a kind of pattern of, they could follow up on the cheaters. You know, basically, if all of a sudden they look and someone goes to the Minecoin store, maybe they can tell if, you know, Minecoins were duplicated or something. But really, you got to keep it into mind that the new monetization pattern with regards to video games lately has to do with that. That is a big deal, and it does come up. So outside of that, I mean, looking at a cave update, we really could use it. Guys, caves are looking pretty raw, you know, boring and simple. So we are lucky in the sense that many on Java, once upon a time, cave mods came out. People have been making fan art and creations, giving us ideas on things that we could use, say, in a cave update. So we're going to go over some of them right now. I just kind of scrubbed the internet and took a look at some of the different shots and different stuff, and let's start it. So guys, biomes. What we could do is have different biomes inside a cave. Even the cave is different if it's in a biome that's, say, mountain, or it's in a savanna biome, or it's in a whatever. All those caves could be different. If you really wanted to, you could actually make this silly snake, this silly spider wants to make too much noise. Let's go over here. So here's some shots of some different biome shots I found online that just look super cool. For the most part, I don't know if these are real mods or not mods or graphics or whatever it is. I think they're super cool, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to start with this one right here. So super cool idea. This seems to be some sort of glowing mushrooms in a cave with some... Either way, super cool. I could totally see like a mushroom biome in a cave or something like that, lit up like this. I think it's a super cool idea. We also got something like this. You know, this could be like, say, what a cave looks like in a mushroom biome. They make them a little more cavernous or big, or, you know, something like that. I think maybe adding a tint to the water. I like the blue smoke again. I think this might be a mod. I'm not sure if this is just a build or a mod, but let's keep going with some more biome pictures. Here's one here. Who's to say they don't have these caverns? I really think that that would be something that they could definitely add into like an actual biome for caves, is this cavern type idea. Like, who's to say under the surface isn't the normal little caves? What's to say that they don't make these huge caverns like this at some point in time, complete with trees and greenery and everything? I think it is totally doable. The last one I have for here for biome is this. So like, you could even do this in an ice spikes biome or something like that and have huge caves of ice that look similar to this. I think this is just a regular build and someone took a screenshot of it, but I thought, think about it, if this was the surface of like a tundra biome and then you walk by and you look down and you see this, I think it totally fits in and looks cool. So the next thing we want to look at is decorations. What different decorations could come into play? You know, in Aquatic Update we have coral, and we have coral fans, and we have this and all kinds of different stuff. But when you really break it down to it, what could they do with caves? Well, there's a few options right off. We got stalagmites and stalactites. Guys, this is, if you're not familiar, scientist Skippy is going to come up large and in charge right now. Basically, I don't know which, I guess I'm not a scientist. So one of them drips down and one of them drips up. Basically, water dripping down will slowly create this spike. The same thing happens on the ground where it lands. And yeah, they could make these deadly and dangerous, right? If you fall down on one of these stalactites or stalagmites, whichever one, it could give you a lot of damage, you know, similar to a cactus or something, and it could form in caves. You know, that's simple enough. This one here, crystals. Very simple. I think this is just a graphic picture put on top of a Minecraft. Like I said, I just found this on Google. Basically, these crystals could do anything, right? They could give you powers. They could do whatever you want. An easy add to the game. And yeah, if you break them, they give you, yeah, whatever it is. It's something that would look super cool, especially if they illuminate. And yeah, right here again, this looks like a mini mushroom. I think this is a mod. I'm almost certain this is a mod, but they could definitely add more mushrooms. We only got 2 types of mushrooms in the game, right? So, you know, 4 mushrooms, make some bigger ones, make some smaller ones, do what you got to do. And then here we go. These are crystals done a little bit better, I think. This is an actual mod, I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, they could grow up, down, sideways, whichever way you want. So last but not least, let's go into the last and final conversation piece is mobs, guys. I don't even know where they would go with mobs. I do know that they could do several different things. So let's go here with some pictures that I got just to caught up. A few of them are on the surface actually. So they're just cool mobs anyway. I think these are from this kind of guy right here. It looks like a scorpion, or again, I'm likely thinking this is from a mod pack, but super cool. A scorpion type object like this would look good. This guy here is from the thumbnail. Who's to say that there isn't fighter skeletons? They're flaming arrows. They shoot arrows, but they're flaming, right? Of course, because they're on fire. And as you can see in the back, there's some sort of, again, this might be a mod pack, some sort of stalactite mite type jobber right in the back there, looking pretty cool. So here's a couple more mobs from that weird mod pack, but I don't know what this is, but this could be a cave mob. It looks like a snort. I don't know what it is. Shoutouts to whoever made this mod pack. Last but not least, let's look at this guy right here. This guy, I think this is super cool. Look, 9 Minecraft jumbo silverfish. Silverfish are like one of the evilest. Imagine a jumbo silverfish if it moved fast like that. This would be crazy. I think it totally suits a cave. And yeah, so on that note, guys, I think we'll probably leave it right there. I hope we talked about cave stuff enough. I really can't tell you enough that mining Minecoins is, I feel, gonna be a thing, guys. They have to find a way. So the only way that we could actually avoid this, so let me re-explain, is I feel like making an actual ore that's Minecoin would be good, and especially if it's super rare. You know, if it's super rare and you have to get it on survival, dude, it will take you forever. Imagine it's as rare as emeralds, and each one's worth a Minecoin. How many emeralds do you have, right? If you can't trade with villagers, there's no way you're gonna have hundreds. You know, it'll take you a long time to buy like a mashup pack or a map pack. The only other thing that they could do, if you want to listen to this, is maybe make some sort of way to time your time in game. And basically this is the way that they're going to find a way to monetize, because then what happens is you can get it for free, you know, if you work hard enough and you mine long enough. But there could just be an allotment or some sort of machine you make and put it in your survival world, and it understands that you're in there and it just runs towards your Minecoin total. Definitely doable with like the different systems that they're putting in with command blocks and stuff. Again, there's gonna be, I think, a way to mine Minecoins, or a way to get Minecoins for free, and then the marketplace won't seem so far-fetched. I think the argument is that you'll be able to see a lot more sales in the marketplace because people will use some of their free coins. It will be like a lost leader because it'll add to the fact that they'll end up buying some stuff because they've gotten the taste of some of the cool maps. And there you go. Don't forget to smash that like. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, let's plays, things like that and stuff. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.